The Falcons will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
So Bowling Green's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And, David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches in some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws. Picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. There are few things that can impact the game more than the ability to hit the other team's quarterback, and that was a big play there.
And I love the team defense on this play. One, excellent job getting to the QB and forcing the air.
Turning it on! The 10! Lean for the wire. Touchdown!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Here's a heat. Gets away. Pulls it in. It's Leonard. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Pine. Fires to the tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
I think one of the most undervalued assets in good quarterback play is the play-action game. Making the run fake honestly and truthfully looking like run. You're fooling the defense, and then you're just making it easier on yourself because you're giving yourself bigger lanes to throw the football into.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
And he hammers his way in for a touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. Great move. Now he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to throw, it's Pine. Into the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, BG. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. To the air on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think of...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Falcons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Back to pass, it's Pine. Grab near the sticks, it's McMillan. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Wants to go up top on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's McMillan. And he's brought down after a nice game. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Oh, they're after him. The throw. And they fail to hook up on third down. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They go to the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Williamson. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. It's picked off. And the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Let's go. Looking downfield, it's Pine. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field, nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught over the middle. It's Ridley. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He wants to throw it again. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner goes down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Running back searching for a hole. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that 1st down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive. Fires left.
It's caught downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got him downfield. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to throw on 1st down. He fires to the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it deep.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The short hands, it's Williamson. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Oh, he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Just about set to get this second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Pine. Unloads to the right. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Going for it all. Makes the grab deep. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Got a man. It's McMillan. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Ridley. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Falcons have their offense in high gear. They'll keep it on the ground. Breaks the tackle. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. Nice move to keep running. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Rides the back on the option, the give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun, the inside give. Touchdown, Falcons! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense.
Oh, he's got some space. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw again. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes to grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. As strange as it seems, this is an easy decision. A little too far for the field goal. Punting does nothing for you. They'll go for it on 4th down. The play action fake. Complete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Looking for a man. It's Pine. Throws to the wideout. And wings it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The idea was to sell that play fake. Nobody was buying it.
You're right, Reese. That D-line, they looked like they had their ears pinned back, and they were coming after the quarterback. You saw dudes rush upfield. They got to that QB fast.
The Falcons decide to punt it away. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Runs for the tackle. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They're going to ride this running back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Here's the handoff. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the red zone, looking for a man. Quick strike complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead.
Let's go!
Fullback's got it. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Okay, ready?
2nd and goal for this offense.
Get set.
Wants to go up top. looking to get it in. And it's in there for a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He smashes his way through again. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking for a man. It's Pine. Grabs it in the middle. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
Makes one man miss. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Can't get him to the ground. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. And the Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Lanier. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. To the air on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch.
Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense picks it up. He's loose down the left side. He's at the 30, the 20, 10. And this defense breaks it open as they return it to the house for 6.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw, it's Pine. Right down the middle. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, this offense hasn't had a ton of success today, and it's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Right back to the well. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half.
Here we go.
To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. It is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Pine. Trying to make magic with his feet. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. And after this play, the cake will be baked. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree.